Okay, welcome to Flow's submission grading. Yes, I am going to keep reiterating this because I don't know who's going to watch all of them. Really highly suggest you watch these at 2x speed. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into grading and then yeah, we'll play through this quick. That's yeah, quick video of him spinning it, and then yeah, this was also done like actually kind of like a nightmaristic levels of clean. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, you clearly work with like workshop materials. Quick thing I did want to point out, I do notice some like plastic skin-esque stuff here from the picture. At least there's like one tidbit there. For cleanliness. Beyond the rest of that, this thing is like made clean as hell. Like literally. So if you're like I can't believe I'm getting docked 1 point for cleanliness over this. Over the thing. Cause this stupid Scotty guy is so like nitpicky about cleanliness. If you if you're wondering for a tip for also it's not just for you. I'm like elaborating for like other people who also watch this stuff. If you're trying to get the skin off of like plastic stuff, if you use a lighter really quick and just like go through it, like braze through it really quick, you can generally get it off. And then you can if it's still not off, you've at least got most of it kind of shrunk down, condensed down, and then you use like really high grit sandpaper, and then you clean it off that way. You'll remove the skin off of like that like small plastic skin s stuff for it. Then I really wanted to go over the mod description. Notes on the mod. Unlike most people in the community, this is what he wrote for the description. Just figured I'd preference that in advance. I'm not involved in pop culture at all. I don't play video games. I don't really watch movies or TV shows. I did when I was younger, etc. That mod presents itself, or that presents itself in my mod. That's so funny. I don't watch movies at all. Like, I just work all day, practically. Like, pen stuff is my like free time that I like forcefully make happen. I really make a point of that. So like, I resonate with this so much. Ironically, maybe more than I should, in a certain sense. So the only thing that I wish I would have gotten to see was that how it was constructed together. Really curious of how it was all put together. Like, this was made so clean that like if I wasn't worried about how good it spins, because I would be if you're asking for a blunt answer on like, oh, am I concerned with how well it spins? I wish there was more spinning space. That'd be about it. Won't go further into that because that's not part of the grading thing. But yeah, I really wish that like I almost want to ask for the freaking tutorial on how to make this, right? Because it literally just describes him as a person. He'd be working. But it doesn't look very complex. It has a really nice aesthetics. It's red and black. It's really easy to do. Red and black has like a theme as well. And I really like that. Like, you use that Milwaukee pen that I've seen that pen before from my recollection. To like pull like the theme together. And or like so in this category that'd be the aesthetics piece. But in my mind, I don't feel like it's very an overly complicated pen to necessarily make. Like, you did cut a lot of parts, which I'm noting, but I'm unsure because I just wish I could see the construction because I feel like there's only so limiting of a factor on how difficult it might be to make this pen. Which kind of brings me to the next category, of its originality. I literally was dying for a second picture for you to, like, I don't know, maybe like take off this part where it has like the G2 grip or something, and there's just like, I don't know, a screwdriver. Like, this does look like any other DC mod is like, not like it doesn't have its like own life that is breathing. It has way more life than any other DC, but like it's not a very complex looking DC that you might not, if someone did like just scrolled by it without any like the picture edits, like they might not catch just like how important it is, and like they really would need to read the description to be able to like give it the proper time it deserves, if that makes any sense. And that's one of the things I'm actually worried about for it. Um so yeah, those are the things that I was like dying to see. I really wish that there was just some extra originality where I'm like, well, you can. It reminds me of the Cam's like 911 pen. You can take it apart. Like there's like tools inside it. That would have been really freaking cool. But I don't see it, so I'm not going to assume it's there. Um, but for originality on like how it looks and whatnot, to try to tie them all together, I'm probably gonna say it's a 7 for originality for it. It's not that it's not there. It's fully there, but I'm like craving for more inside that I don't know. Um, and I really hope that doesn't like make people feel bad that like I didn't clarify more about elaborating more about your pen. Because this kind of a new format, right? Where I'm like trying to not be super strict. If I'm being super strict, like this wouldn't be fun, and I want to ensure that this is fun. The complexity, there's got to be some complexity to it with how this is cut. From my recollection of this, um, that pen, I'm not sure what body that is either. That could be. I don't think it's a Kako green. There's a chance that it's a Kako green if I'm being quizzed. Um, I almost don't. There's a piece of its like complexity where I don't know where I'm like craving for. So why I say this and like that's going on in my mind is that like in my mind I don't know if a silver ring here would have looked good, or one additional black ring would have looked good right there. Maybe not. But if you did add one black ring, it might have actually worked out because there's just so much red for the distance that it's covering. So you could have either like made the caps like maybe cut like that piece. Maybe you needed it to connect it, or like you could have like cut a little bit more here and there, and you might have additional spinning space that way. But I do like that smaller piece cut to get the flow aesthetics for it, which is really great because your name's Flow too. There is quite like an eye flow for this, but there's definitely an over a little, not too much. And from how I'm saying it, it almost feels like I'm over exaggerating. There's almost a little too much red that's like flowing throughout into it. Um, but yeah, that's um for its complexity. It's solid 6. It doesn't. I don't feel like this is a pen that most people would hesitate to make. Not that that should be a piece, but the aesthetics is there, so that'll give you a 7. So yeah, which marks your total score to 23. So yeah, also thank you again for participating. Actually, I might message you for the tutorial for this at some point, or like just the inside structure. I hope you're not kicking yourself on like the originality of like, oh, if you like took the cap out, like you can use it as a screwdriver or something like that. Hope you're not kicking yourself over it. Don't. If this goes well, there'll be a next year for this. So, but yeah. Also, thank you so much for participating. Okay, and the next one.